Welcome all friends to the Dhamma. Practice with knowledge. Normally you practice, but poor knowledge. Concentration with knowledge. Mindfulness with knowledge. Seeing with knowledge. Knowing with knowledge. Where is knowledge? In your heart. When you practice without knowledge, you got stuck. So today we will practice with knowledge from heart. That means you do concentration, you develop mindfulness, you develop awareness, you develop knowing and seeing, must with understanding. And how you got understanding? Trust in the Buddha. Because what you understanding in the Buddha teaching. Okay? If you practice and no trust or very poor trust or a bit trust in the Buddha, how can you connect with the Buddha? You can connect with the Buddha. You cannot absorb Buddha knowledge. Cannot. You just do by your own way, not the Buddha way. Okay? But if you just the mind and the heart follow the Buddha way, not only the mind follow the Buddha way by develop concentration, mindfulness, awareness, but you must have heart follow the Buddha way. Okay? Follow the Buddha teaching by trust in the Buddha now. I can show you now. Just only you do nothing. Only have trust in the Buddha. You can feel Buddha with you. You will be absorbing Buddha Dhamma into your heart. Trust in the Buddha. If you have trust in your friend, this friend, good friend, you will absorb good thing from your good friend. But if you trust your friend, not good friend, bad one, or a robber, or stealer, or a killer, you trust in your friend, the bad one, you will become a killer. Okay? Even you don't learn anything from him, but you absorb. Okay? So that's why the way to learn, to understand the Buddha teaching, trust in the Buddha. You can absorb the Buddha teaching. And then you just smile and trust in the Buddha now, just now. Okay? So we have a good starting. Absorb the Buddha. Absorb the Buddha Dhamma by trust in him. Trust in the Buddha. Trust. When you trust in something, you will absorb that thing. Okay? So you absorb a good friend and you become good. But if you are near to the bad person, you also absorb his bad conduct and bad behavior and bad thinking and all bad action. That's right. So that's why the way of enlightenment by nature, you don't have to learn anything. By open your heart with Buddha. Even you uneducated, very poor education, only primary school, Okay? You don't have to worry about to learn a lot of things in the Buddha teaching because that is your thought. You can learn. That is good. But when you start, okay? You start from uneducated people. Then you come and trust and you can absorb the Buddha teaching. When you have trust in the Buddha and absorb the Buddha goodness, then your heart want to learn more and more. Then you learn. But if in the beginning you come only to learn but no trust, okay? You just want to learn like a religion. I am Buddhist, okay? I want to learn other religion, but I have no trust because my heart with Buddha, so I cannot not quite understand what other religion, what the teaching is, because my trust with Buddha only. When I learn, okay, I can learn and to learn like a comparative religion, to understand the other religion together. But I learn, but my heart with Buddha already. So I can understand only concept, but I cannot absorb. Okay? Because I absorb the Buddha in my heart already. Okay? So that's the same. Now you start to learn religion. Okay? If you don't have trust, cannot absorb the Buddha teaching. Okay? Anyhow, now just trust in the Buddha. You can absorb wholesome states more and more in your heart. And where the Buddha, wholesome state, that is the Buddha teaching. We learn the Buddha teaching in our heart by trusting the Buddha. Now, if you have trust in the Buddha, then you learn the Buddha teaching. You will great, okay? Okay. So I don't mean you don't have to learn Buddha teaching. You have to, but you have trust in the Buddha first. Then you will be great, okay? To absorb the Buddha teaching. So if I want to learn other religion more deep, because I just learn for only concept, what this religion teach, I learn by concept. Because I know I go on the right path, direct path by the Buddha way already. But I just want to know the concept of other religion. So then I learn the concept. But if you learn the concept, here the same, no trust, you can get only concept. If you want to learn and absorb the Buddha teaching, you need trust first. So now you know you have no trust or very poor trust in the Buddha teaching. When you put concentration, your mind still, but your understanding about your mind still, what going on in your mind still, you have no understanding, okay? You have no understanding. Or you have mindfulness seeing yourself, but you don't have trust in the Buddha. You see yourself, but you don't understand, okay? But if you have trust in the Buddha, you see yourself, you can understand yourself more and more, okay? So now just trust in the Buddha. When you breathing in, before you watch the breathing, with a little understanding. But today when you watch the breathing, with more understanding. Okay? With more understanding. And what more understanding and more understanding and more understanding? That is, breathing is in your knowledge. Breathing, activity of breathing, there, in your knowledge. Okay? In your knowledge, in your understanding. When breathing comes into your knowledge, you can let go selfness. in the practice. But now you don't have breathing in your knowledge. You keep practicing or concentration on the breathing with more and more selfness. Okay? Okay, everything start with selfness. But how to let go selfness in the practice? With understanding. Breathing, you don't have to focus now. Because breathing comes into your understanding. And it becomes seeing from your understanding. And when seeing, this is seeing the present moment, reality of the present moment. Then you can see more than the breathing. You can see activity of the body, activity of your heart, your mind. Only one thing to start. Breathing come into your knowledge. Now your knowledge wake up and will realize everything regarding yourself, your body, your mind. Already there in your knowledge. Don't have to do anything. Okay? First we do by put concentration or be mindful, watch the breathing. But when you start watch the breathing, at the same time, at the beginning, how the breathing is, come into your knowledge or not. It come already. And more is clear knowledge. Breathing is my knowledge. My knowledge of the breathing of this body. My knowledge here to see the body just survive with breathing in and out. Okay? This is the point. Because in Satipatthana 4, the 4 foundation of mindfulness, the Buddha said, knowing body as the knowledge. When you know as the knowledge, you can cross over happiness or unhappiness. Okay? So you everything connect, huh? Connect together, okay? So when you have trust in the Buddha, connect. You have a lot of coal, then connect to me. So that's why you want to connect with the Buddha. Trust in the Buddha. The Buddha teaching will be absorbed into your heart. And then what the Buddha teaching is clear knowledge and release. When you have the Buddha teaching in your heart with trust, don't have to do anything. Sitting of the body is in your knowledge, is in your knowing and seeing with clear understanding. Knowledge is knowing and seeing with clear understanding. Breathing is in your knowledge, with knowing and seeing with clear understanding from heart. Before you never go to the knowledge, you only go to the knowing, mindful knowing, but only a bit. Develop your heart, wake up. You will got knowledge. Knowing become knowledge. Okay? Because you don't have good enough trust in the Buddha. You just exercise on the breathing. Now I know breathing in, I know breathing out, and where the knowledge. Just add into your heart, put into your heart, trust in the Buddha. Knowing and knowledge, knowing and knowledge. Okay? The mind knowing and knowledge here. Knowing, knowledge. Knowing more knowledge more. Knowing more knowledge more. Knowing more knowledge more. Dhamma eye. Okay? So, very easy. How you got knowledge in your heart? You must bring your heart here. Not your heart to focus. Your mind focus the breathing. Your heart don't need to focus. Just trust in the Buddha. Okay? Then you become clear knowing of the breathing. Your heart don't have to go out. Stay home with trust in the Buddha. Your mind work. Focus your job, focus your friend, but your heart is in your heart with the Buddha. Then you got knowledge of what's going on with your friend, with your job. And then with knowledge you can let go. Okay? Now, your heart not here, your heart disappear, become selfness in the mind. Your heart becomes self in the mind. I will do focus on the breathing every moment. This is too much with selfness. Your heart becomes selfness in the mind. Okay? But if you just keep in your heart knowing the breathing already there. That's right. Even you don't focus, but your heart know the breathing already there. Okay? And know how come the breathing in and out, how going on. Knowing like knowledge, your heart not go out. When your heart not go out, your heart become basement. Oh, very, very big basement, big foundation. Knowledge is so big foundation. Okay? Try. Before you watch the breathing, can you understand you got breathing already? Can you understand? Can you? This is very important. When you can understand you got breathing already. Understanding until you got seeing. Seeing from understanding. But your mind still stirring. Seeing from understanding is not clear. Then you got understanding and then mindful. Watch the breathing. Your mind mindful. Watch the breathing and your heart with understanding. How your heart with understanding? You practice breathing meditation based on the Buddha teaching. You need trust in the Buddha together. Trust in the Buddha, then your heart open up with smile. Everything become into your heart knowledge. Now, in your heart knowledge, wake up more and more. Oh, so big. And that is your soul. When your soul more knowledge, your soul wake up. Now your soul poor knowledge, your soul sleeping, sleeping deep in subconscious. So how to wake up your soul? Okay, first maybe we wake up by mindfulness over the whole body. This your soul more a little bit wake up, and then awareness of in your heart, letting go all unwholesome state, and develop more wholesome state. Your soul wake up, and more your soul wake up when you have wholesome state. For example, you have trust in the Buddha. Then you got trust in the Buddha. You got together understanding how you doing, how you breathing, understanding. Now your soul wake up with more understanding. Wake up. Okay? Very fast. And it look like now your soul wake up and awareness of the body, the whole body sitting. Okay? Awareness of the whole body sitting. But your soul wake up and then gone away. If you forget the gunman. If you forget one pointedness of mind. Okay? You need the power of mind, mindful, and mind one pointedness. Okay? Together. So now, just remember the gunman. Or you go to the dentist, your mind become one pointedness. Just remember when you go to the dentist, how your mind is. Now you have top and bottom. Before you have top, no bottom. Bottom gone. Before you have, now you have bottom. I tell you to bring bottom up, but no top. gunman gone. Okay, you must have top and bottom together. Top is mindfulness, the gunman. Bottom is awareness or more awareness, that is understanding or knowledge. You have bottom or not? With knowledge, with understanding, people. You don't have understanding people. You just do that, do this, you got suffering. Okay? Now top and bottom you got together. Okay, bottom first now. Do you understand what you are doing? Do you understand you are doing is in your knowledge? Do you understand how you knowing this body? You knowing with understanding this body breathing, always breathing, never stop. And until the breathing come into your understanding. And then bring the top back. The top is the mind, not go on top. Always swaying. Okay? Okay? Bring your mindfulness, then you have your mind on top. Now your mind not on top. Your mind go somewhere else. On top doesn't mean on top your head. On top, I mean on top with mindfulness, stay still, mindful, not moving. Okay? On top with mindfulness. Okay? And don't worry where on top, but on top with mindfulness. And if you don't know where it is, just realize the gunman. Now on top with mindfulness come. Or the dentist. When you go to the dentist put some machine into your mouth, cleaning your teeth. You have mindfulness on top, washing every moment the dentist doing on your teeth. And the dentist going to take your tooth out, you have got mindfulness on top, like a gunman, washing what the dentist doing. Now the dentist slowly take your tooth out, you have very good mind on top. Okay? Inside, not on top your head, on top inside. That means on top, because your mind not on top, your mind drunken with thought on top. Okay? Not drunken. Okay? This is the meaning of on top. Or in between. You got mind in between or not? In between, not drunken. Okay? Where the gunman is, you feel like is in between, not go left, not go right, not go right, not go left. That's right. Up to you understand on top, you understand in between. Or on top and in between. Now wake up. On top and in between. Clear out all thought. Just on top and in between now. Open your eye. Open your eye. I talk to your mind, not to you. I tell your mind. Now, open your eye. I tell your mind. On top and in between with me. In between meaning not left, not right, not back, not forward. In between and on top. Okay? And your bottom, your heart at the bottom, wake up. Wake up. In between. In between your emotion. Not go to emotion left, bad, unhappy, good, happy. Not good or bad. Can you keep your heart in between? Not good, not bad. Can? Both your mind and your heart in between. I know how to teach your mind. Come up, come up, wake up. Your mind and your heart in between. with trust in the Buddha. You got knowing and seeing in between with understanding. So just let go all concept. Like uneducated people, know nothing about Buddhist teaching. But if I tell you in between, your mind and your heart in between, not left, not right, this is poor educated people can understand, not left, not right, or not drunken. Not drunken. Can you keep your mind, your heart not drunken? You don't have to use PhD knowledge. You use only primary school knowledge, not drunken. Can you? Not drunken. Okay? Not drunken. Stay in between, not drunken. Ooh. Do nothing. Wait and see what happens. Stay in between, not drunken. In between. If like this, stirring, drunken. In between. Not left, not right. Your mind always left, right with thought. In between. How? Control by your body, not control directly to the mind. Control the mind through the body. Keep your body smart. Smart. In between. Okay? And even you close your eye. In between with clear knowing and clear understanding what's going on. In between with clear knowing and clear understanding, close your eye. So beautiful, crossing over directly to the nature of mind, directly to the path to the cessation of suffering. In between, wake up in between, not left, not right, not drunken, and knowing there clearly with understanding. Rising, falling, come to your understanding. Together with breathing in and out, come to your understanding. And more about your body, sensation, or your mind activity, come into your understanding. Now you got everything come into your knowledge and doing nothing. Just wake up in between. Wake up in between. You got seeing what happened to you. Seeing this body breathing in and out. Seeing this body rising and falling with stomach. With seeing outside, you got seeing inside in your mind or in your heart. In between also. You got seeing in between. Now Dhamma eye open for you. Dhamma eye open for you. Wake up in between, doing nothing. In between, with knowing, clear knowing, with understanding, until become with more knowledge. What going on? How things going on? How you doing? In between, with knowledge. Then you can realize from understanding, with knowing and seeing how you are doing. You got breathing in and out, or you got rising, falling of the stomach, of your chest, of everywhere. Then you got knowledge inside, more knowledge inside, wake up. more knowledge inside. Wake up, wake up, wake up. In between. Got in your heart knowledge of what's going on. Knowledge of what's going on. Knowledge, seeing and knowing, knowing and seeing with knowledge. Just stay in between with no duality. No left, no right. No happy, unhappy. Just stay equanimous inside, in between. Wake up now, my son or my soul. Wake up now. In between, wake up now. When you start with knowledge, you got more knowledge. Wake up. Before you start with meditation, you got more meditation. Or before you start with mindfulness, you got more mindfulness. Wake up. But today, we start with knowledge. In between, knowing with understanding, in between. Then you got in between, knowing, understanding, or knowledge, more and more come up. That is your soul. Become more conscious, and fully conscious. In between with clear knowing of what's going on. Clear knowing, clear seeing from heart. How to develop more clear knowing and clear seeing? Just in your heart with trust in the Buddha and not forget. With trust in the Buddha more and more. And even you open your eye, can you stay in between with knowledge? Very simple. And direct way, middle way, in between with knowledge. In between with knowledge, this is direct way, middle way. In between with knowledge. Now your mind, your heart not in between, stirring, dancing. In between with knowledge. Knowledge is the present moment knowing clearly. Now you got seeing from in between. Somewhere, I don't know, but in between. Wake up, okay? But anyhow, if you not have enough power to stay in between long because you got desire attachment, then you need to practice step by step samatha and vipassana. This is only technique. Samatha is a technique to calm down the mind. Vipassana is a technique, okay, to purify the mind. The technique, okay. But the central idea, can you just knowing as knowledge and not involved, stay in between with understanding, with loving kindness and great compassion. So loving and great compassion, loving kindness will help you stay in between also, okay? So now you can keep your mind in between, then your body straight up. Before your mind just wandering down and expect, then your body look like you are looking for something, okay? In between first, okay? Now we go step by step for the next session. For this session, you understand how to develop awareness inside with knowledge, with intuition knowledge. So we end this session. Thank you. Sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.